I now call David Davis, who is asked to speak for no more than 4 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. In the light of the impact coronavirus is having across all sectors of the economy, the government's rightly committed in this motion to postponing the planned reforms to IR35, but only until next April. The effects of the pandemic are going to be felt for considerably longer than 1 year. On this basis, in April next year, self-employed contractors are going to be hit with unnecessary cost, confusion and uncertainty, just as many are getting back on their feet after the coronavirus has wreaked havoc across the economy. It's the self-employed and small businesses that make up the beating heart of our economy, and they will power the recovery of our economy out of this crisis. Now, the IR35 rules, as the Minister said, have long applied to the public sector, and this is about applying them across the private sector. In that light, they were studied by the House of Lords Economic Committee in a report referred to by the Shadow Financial Secretary, who said, and I quote, "They have never worked satisfactorily throughout the whole of their 20-year history, and that the framework is flawed." Their report found a system riddled with unfairness and unintended consequences and called for a wide-scale independent review, not just a few research reports, Financial Secretary, but a wide-scale independent review focused on how the reforms will impact the wider labour market and the costs that will be forced onto businesses. The Lords Committee said that IR35 has the effect of reducing contractors to an undesirable halfway house, and they do not enjoy the rights that come with employment, yet they are considered employees for tax purposes. In short, they are zero rights employees. End of quote. That is zero rights employees effectively created by the state, Minister. The Lords recommended that the government adopt the Taylor Review proposals, which we as a government promised to do years ago. These offer the best long-term alternative solution to the off-payroll rules and provide an opportunity to consider tax, rights and risk together, as they should be. But the Treasury, despite what the Minister said, the Treasury has neither the time nor the capacity for a wholesale review right now. Therefore, the only sensible course of action is to pause these reforms and take the time to properly review the impact they'll have on the self-employed. So I will vote for this motion today, Madam Speaker, if we have that opportunity, but only in the expectation that we'll be here back in 9 months' time to do this all again.